money.
Wow. Okay, no introduction this time either.
Maybe you're right.
So what do I know about Min's super nuisance phone?
Thanks for leaving.
Well, she's the daughter of a 4-star general.
Of course, you're very Asian, very loud.
And for some reason, Min is still a target even though I'm playing as her.
Thanks for leaving.
Well, she...
Make love to me.
It makes sense why Min would just say whatever's on her mind about people, because you couldn't really do anything. Because if your father was a 4-star general in a dictatorship, he would probably have anyone...
You not know? That is so funny. Okay, who I tell? Who I tell? You here? You not know?
Well, I know that if you can't really do anything to the daughter of a 4-star general in a communist dictatorship, because she will... Because, you know, if she cries to him, then it's gonna be, oh, yeah, guess your whole family's dead now.
You're so cute. I'm gonna get a big kick out of this.
Guess your whole family's dead now.
Trusting person.
Ooh. Turned Joseph into a hunchback there. You ain't calling the cops again. There was also the little spat between Khan and Min, Khan's mom and Min. Let me make a demonstration. And Min would always have to fight to get, or you know, Min would always try to get away from her or stop her from taking over the household. I don't know why they decided that Khan and Min had to get divorced in the revival, though. It doesn't make... Now that I've listened to that for like the 6th time, I think it's AI. Okay, yeah, Min did not have much in this. I guess that's probably because she wasn't that big of a character in the show. Just Khan's wife. As well as the fact she had a dad that possibly took part in several genocides and committed crimes against humanity. Ah, yes. The worst of the worst.
I'm just a swirling tempest of emotions, Shugs. He was dropping off an insurance claim form.
You just sit right there. I got a surprise for you, John.
Oh, hey, Shug, you're home early.
There are ways to get around the license problem, sir. For example...
Speaking of fun...
Stop with the Shug.
I don't know why he'd be against his wife taking a gun. But yeah, as you can tell, I do not like Nancy. Here's the surprise. Or John Redcorn. Probably because she's always the Well, Nancy betrayed her husband's trust, for one thing, even if he doesn't know it. I get the joke that he's the most paranoid man in Arlen, and yet
Even once?
he doesn't know that his wife's cheating on him. Due to the fact that Nancy Gribble seemingly never faced much repercussions for what she did.
Sorry, Sheriff.
It just always didn't sit right with me. And in the revival, apparently she's back with John Redcorn and is now an OnlyFans slut.
Oh, Hank, stop.
So yeah,
Hank, you...
Yeah, about that.
I don't know. The whole point was that she loved Dale, but felt guilty about cheating on him, but now that just shows that she does not feel any guilt for cheating on him. Like, they tried to make it so that John Redcorn and her broke up because they recognized that it was wrong to be cheating, be having an affair, especially since Nancy is married.
Police try to stop you, but they're it's really just a living round here.
It's never... It just never felt...
Incidents?
Just another reason why I don't like the revival anymore. Or why I don't like it to begin with. Especially when it did that whole manosphere thing and made it all a one-sided argument. The thing about the manosphere is that it's a bunch of guys who got screwed over or, you know, see just how shit everything is for men in society. And as usual, people don't want to understand, so they start flanderizing and making it a one-sided argument because they don't even bother trying to interview somebody from the manosphere to begin with. They think everyone from the manosphere is like Andrew Tate or some other breed of online pimp. And that's why I don't like Nancy Gribble. She's just a cheating whore. But this next one, the other worst one,
This is where the drum solo usually goes.
yeah, for this one, John Redcorn goes full savage, or embraces his savagery. I did not like John Redcorn
I've
either.
been meaning to talk to you about your son.
You know what the root of the problem is, don't you? Feminism. Gloria Steinbrenner, that's what started it. Gerald Ford should have killed her when he had the chance.
I mean, he's not wrong there.
You're telling me there's a poorly trained quasi...
I thought it would work to our advantage.
Joseph said, see that now.
But John Redcorn... It's nice that he was at least suffering a bit because of his adultery, because usually they betray the guys that have affair with married women, as being the corny, wacky type, or, you know, as something funny, or the guys that can be with anyone. One thing people did notice about John Redcorn is the fact that he doesn't want a child, he wants an heir, because he has 2 children, or, like, he has other children. It's just that he wants Joseph specifically. There's also the entitlement that John Redcorn suffers. For one, he is a massive pusher of the noble savage myth, which is just that, a myth.
Hey, John Redcorn.
Oh, a brain.
Thank you, wifelet.
John Redcorn always... The Thanksgiving episode where he's going, "Oh, Dale stole what was mine," or "The white man, they steal our land and our children." We didn't steal your land, we won it through warfare. And also, Dale didn't steal your child, you're just keeping it a secret, because despite the fact that Joseph is your son, you can't tell Dale that, otherwise he will find out about that affair. And Nancy doesn't want to find out about the affair. Or Nancy doesn't want Dale to find out. John Redcorn's entire character is just...
Men.
"Oh, look at me. The white man stole everything from me." Even though Dale didn't even steal Joseph from John Redcorn, Joseph just recognizes Dale as an actual dad because, well, to no one's surprise, Joseph grew up thinking Dale was his dad. There's also the hypocrisy John Redcorn shows during the Thanksgiving episode, where he always brings up the white man stealing their lands bullshit. But then when people find out that his tribe were a bunch of cannibals, suddenly, well, that was thousands of years ago. Yeah, so is us winning your land over. The land you either gave up to us willingly, or you started shit with us and we took through conquest.
There's a hole in my pocket where my money. There's a hole in my pocket where my money should go. There's a hole in my heart where you used to go. There's a hole and a hole.
I honestly expected the ending to be him eating the severed heads of everyone he killed. But yeah, it does annoy me that the revival got them back together. So Nancy's just cheating on Dale again. And the saddest thing is Dale actually considers John Redcorn to be a good friend. So yeah, that's why I hate John Redcorn. He not only betrays his friend's trust every day when he's with Nancy, but he also acts like he's entitled to Joseph and Nancy being his.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Come on! The naked photography books are downstairs.
Dad?
It's
Computers have already beaten the communists at chess. Next thing you know, they'll be beating humans.
funny. Oh, sweet.
Satan rule.
Again, I don't know why he'd pull a gun on his wife and son.
Hey, Mr. Redcorn.
Of course not.
Believe me.
Oh crap! I'm stuck!
Sorry, dude.
You did this! Goddamn savage. Alright, let's try it again.
Dad? It's funny. Oh, sweet.
Joker!
Ryan, Dad.
I always like Dale's screams.
Hey, Mr. Redcorn.
So, of course, Joseph. They never really clarified that much
Sorry, dude.
if Joseph knew about the affair either. And there's Joseph again. I mean, they hinted that he might know, but it is a funny thing how John Redcorn's attempts.
Yeah, and if you're cooking burgers or stuff, don't drop your cat in there, because it could, like, explode. Bible enough, dude.
Thank you.
Hi, Bobby. I'm gonna make you a roast.
The fuck?
I like the Bible.
So Joseph and his and John Redcorn,
Sorry, dude.
they always did this. They always tried to do this thing where it was always a running joke where John Redcorn tried to get in touch with Joseph, but it never went anywhere. Probably because John Redcorn is just suddenly butting into Joseph's life.
Shake it, baby. Oh, give me some motion.
They did the whole puberty thing too, where he was going through all that shit that you normally go through as a teenager.
It's all
I
happening
got
so
I understand that part, you know, the whole going through puberty thing, because let's put it this way, Legend of Spyro was not something I should have seen the ending to the trilogy. I should have not seen the
She's pretty hot.
end of the Legend of Spyro trilogy when I was going through puberty in high school, because that sure as hell did not make me any happier than I already was. Because I was going through a lot of. Let's put it this way: when you're going through puberty, you have a lot of problems going on. You're grasping with mortality, the fact that you're getting old, and you're probably gonna notice all your family's dying on you, and well, then the Legend of Spyro trilogy sure as hell did not make me feel any better when I saw the ending. The ending to Dawn of the Dragon, I should specify.
Oh, yeah. She's got a nice one.
let's just put it this way. Once, I think a lot of people these days can relate to Joseph during the puberty episode. Because puberty is never a fun time for anyone.
Halloween is a satanic holiday. It was invented by the Jewish.
The Druish.
Here's a little trick I use to remember my name. Okay, I think of a man named Lou, and then a woman named Anne. They meet in a kingdom in the forest.
Luann is another one of the sadder characters. Because of the whole dysfunctional family type situation she suffered through. You know, her mom was a raging alcoholic, and I really wish they just left it at her mom being the bad one, because it always just seems like they feel like they have to make the man of the family even worse in media.
We will take one!
I never did like
You poor thing.
the whole her dad is even worse than the mom type deal, because though I did like the jokes involving just how terrifying of a woman Luann's mother was.
Fight the occupation! Fight the occupation!
Where she was going, where they said they tried to contact Luann's dad, but Luann's dad said he was only ever returning to the county if they faxed her Leanne's death certificate. That's one thing they kind of have to... One thing I should clarify. Leanne is the mother, Luann is the character I'm playing as, because Leanne is apparently a narcissist, too. See, Luann agrees with me.
Dance!
Luann's father will only ever return if...
Next time, you'd better remember.
And Luann's father will only ever return if we fax him his ex-wife's death certificate. Solely because of the fact that Mr.
Good night, Uncle Hank.
Solely because of the fact that she's just such a vicious psychopath.
I know y'all don't mean none of those harsh words. It's just the nicotine withdrawal. Everyone goes to the prom now.
This-
Even the crippled and the gay.
The smoking episode was probably Luann's
You
best
were
moment.
wrong, Aunt Peggy. Rememberingness is next to holiness. Okay, but next time you
Did
better
it.
remember.
It's also depressing what happened to the voice actors of...
Omega's rule!
What happened to the voice actors of Luann and Lucky. I think they died in a car crash. Yeah, just like this one. Just like the other ones. But yeah, due to the fact that I don't think Luann and Lucky are in the revival anymore because of the voice actors passing away.
Name's Lucky.
Oh. Okay, I get it. So the head trauma is going to make him violent.
Corn-fed critters, sucker punching the
I'm
wire.
gonna take it to him.
Look into my...
So Lucky, he was a... I'd say he's a good match for Luann. He's sort of dumb, but also well-meaning. It only makes Peggy
Came prepared.
sabotaging him that much worse. And she never faced repercussions for it.
Guess it's just you and me.
There's also the whole Mr. There's also the fact he's always like a nice. What am I trying to remember? What I'm trying to tell. Trying to remember about him.
Looking for Luann.
So Lucky is. He certainly knows how to scare corporations into doing what he wants. Like if it's a minor, like he wanted to get Bobby to eat one of the he wanted to apparently help Bobby eat a chip off a conveyor belt. I forgot what type of chip it was, but it was I always liked how Lucky and Bobby always also had sort of a big brother, little brother dynamic too.
There are what's the code of the line.
When you're the only
And
one,
She's beautiful.
when you're the only one, only son,
That guy creeps me out.
let alone only child. You sort of have to have your
What's wrong?
Well, thank you for at least giving my way some consideration. Not to worry.
Sorry.
Well, thank you for at least giving my way some consideration.
where was I on that? Oh yeah, because when you're an only child, you kind of have to use your brother-in-law as sort of the replacement to a real brother. Even though technically Luann he's not really a brother-in-law, because Luann is the cousin of Bobby. But you understand.
Can't just barge in here. This room is my property, and how? What's the use? Look who I'm talking to.
No savvy.
You see, I was unfortunate enough to get White Savior Bobby. A corn chip, that's what he was talking about. This is Lucky's Revenge.
You like my rims.
It is a shame that Lucky and Luann's voice actors are both dead, though. They were... Which means they probably won't show up in the show. I haven't actually watched the revival. I have seen some clips of it, though, and even reviews, and I don't think I'm gonna like it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this.